In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to laminate a fabric. I laminated this fabric from the bodies of this corset to the corset cup itself. I laminated this chantilly lace on top of the crepe that I used as the lining, and this is the outcome. And it's not only chantilly and crepe that you laminate. There are lots of fabrics that fashion designers laminate. You can laminate ashoke, you can laminate velvet, especially velvet when you want to use it to sew a corset or you want to use it to sew a dress that has lining. This is the outcome of the corset that I laminated. I laminated these bodies. I laminated the chantilly on top of the crepe fabric that I used. I laminated the cup as well. And this tutorial, I'll be taking you through a step-by-step process on how to laminate your fabric. It's not hard at all. It's just that it's something you have to take your time to do, and you have to be as neat as possible when you're doing it. So to laminate fabric, what you need is hemming gum and then the fabrics that you want to laminate. Definitely for you to laminate fabrics, that means you're attaching one fabric on top of the other. So you'll be needing two fabrics to achieve fabric lamination. So I used this wide hemming gum, but if you don't have this wide hemming gum, you can as well use that very slim hemming gum. It's just that you have to cut it line by line till it fills up the fabric that you want to laminate. However wide the fabric, you just have to cut it. If you're using the slim one, you have to cut it line by line till it covers up everywhere. But if you have access to this wide one, it's easier, like it saves you the stress and the time. So when you're done placing your hemming gum on top of the fabric, the first fabric like this, that means the fabric you're laminating. And mind you, I'm placing this hemming gum on the right side. The right side of the fabric is up while I place the hemming gum on it. So you pick up the other one that you're using to like face it, just as I'm doing. In my case, I'm using chantilly and crepe, like I said earlier. You pick it up, make sure that it's the wrong side of that one that is facing the first one, so that the two right side will be facing up. So now that I'm using crepe and chantilly, I would say that the right side of the crepe is facing up and the right side of the chantilly lace is facing up. So arrange it properly on top of it. If while you're arranging it, the hemming gum shifts, you just have to adjust it back to the position where it's supposed to be, because once you place your pressing iron on top of it, it will be difficult for you to correct a lot of things if not corrected while placing. Make sure there's no squeeze or any form of fold while you're placing your fabrics on top of each other before you start pressing. And this is the trick. It is always advisable to use a pressing iron that is steaming. It doesn't have to be an industrial steaming pressing iron like this. As long as your iron can steam, your pressing iron can steam, you're good to go. It's advisable not to laminate your fabric without using any form of water at all. Even if your pressing iron is not steaming, just sprinkle water on top of it before you press. Immediately you face the two fabrics, you place the two fabrics on top of each other. If your pressing iron is not steaming, sprinkle water on top of it. The water does the magic. Whenever I talk to people offline about fabric lamination, lots of them tell me that does it not leave white patch after gumming? Does it not turn white after a while and all of that? Believe me when I tell you that what makes the difference is the water. The water does the magic. If you steam your fabrics very well before you gum, like if your iron is steaming very well, or you've sprinkled a reasonable amount of water on top of the fabric, it will not leave any patch when it dries up. Even when it dries up, you will not see the hemming gum patch at all. Just make sure that your pressing iron is hot and is steaming. And if it's not steaming, make sure you sprinkle enough water on top of your fabric before you press. Now, if you're using two fabrics that none of them is transparent, like my case, my crepe is not transparent, but this my chantilly lace is transparent, there might be fear or worry of you seeing patches after gumming. But if your iron is steaming very well and you've pressed it very well, your iron is hot enough and the liquid, like the water you're using, is enough, it will not leave any patch. But if you're using two fabrics that are not transparent, maybe in the